Okay, hi. This is my first video, and it's about something that recently happened today. I've never made a video before, but I think I finally found something that's worth making a video for, and that would be gay bashing. I'm gonna be repeating something that happened earlier today. It involved me and a group of friends. So, some terms may be used that may be offensive, so please don't get offended. So basically my friends and I were walking to a college to apply for a job, see if we can get a job, whatever. And on the way there, a group of kids decided to say, oh, look, that guy wouldn't be a fag if he sagged, okay? First of all, sagging makes you look like an idiot. Okay, no offense to anyone. Like, if it's right under your ass, that's not attractive, and no one wants to see that. If it's slightly, alright, whatever, but still, come on. You're not gonna be a homosexual because you're sagging your pants. That makes sense. Anyways, a friend of mine confronted them. She's like, oh, why don't you come say it to our face? And they decided, you know what, fine, let's go. And one of the little it's a blonde white kid, skinny guy acting like he's gonna do something. They come up to us, and their reason for calling my friend a fag is because he is one. They don't know his name. And that guy happened to be African American. So I asked him, what if I called you a nigger? Would that bother you? You know what he said? He said, hey, you don't have to use that. And I said, well, do you have to call my friend a fag? And then he changed it to, I don't care. You know what? You did care, okay? Like, that's amazing how stupid people can be. What gives you the right to call someone a fag? And you know what? If I wasn't there, okay, they probably would have tried to beat my friend, okay? This situation really made me think about how sad it is that homosexuals have to be on guard every day, every second of the day, okay? Wherever they go. Why? Because of idiots like that. You can't avoid it. I tried using logic. I tried to speak to them, but you know what? It doesn't work. Why? Because they're stupid. Yeah. It was amazing to me. I tried explaining to them, you know what? There's no reason to call him a fag, okay? There's no reason to say anything like that, but they just decided, okay, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm really still baffled about this. Okay, what really pissed me off, though, is because he's African American, he called him a fag, and when I said, does it bother you if I call you a nigger, he gets offensive and then says, no, it doesn't bother me, defensive. But obviously it did. And if you're African American, then if you are, okay, you know what it feels like to be discriminated against, okay? The word nigger is really offensive. Yeah, it is, okay? Because if you know that that's offensive to you, and you wouldn't like to be called that, why? Because of the past, because of what's happened, okay? If you don't want to be called that, okay, why would you call someone else another derogatory term that you know they wouldn't like to be called and you know is offensive to them? It makes no sense at all, okay? No sense. No logic and no reasoning. Okay, if there is some sort of term used against your race, okay, something that's offensive, and you wouldn't want to be called that, you don't call, okay, someone else something they would not like to be called. Like, you don't call someone a dyke. You don't call them a fag, okay? Any other derogatory term, especially towards gays, because right now we are still being discriminated against, okay? It's just every day. We're still going through this movement where we're trying to be liberated. We're trying to free ourselves. We're trying to get all these freedoms that we should already have. So why would you oppress us? Huh? Why? It makes no sense. And why would you It's just really amazing to me. And this really made me think. And the whole point of this is that gays have to be on guard. Okay? It's sad. We have to learn how to defend ourselves, because, especially the gay males, because you know what? men, mostly it's gay men that are actually attacked. Because why? Because they're supposed to be masculine? Because you're supposed to be a manly man? Or whatever? I mean, you know what? Who defines what masculine is or feminine? It's none of anyone's business. We don't have to be anything. No one has to be anything. They don't have to be masculine. We don't have to be feminine, androgynous, whatever. Okay? We are who we are. No one has the right to judge or make fun of anyone for who they are. Okay? It's sad because honestly, I am on guard too. Everywhere I go, I make sure I know who's behind me. Like if someone's next to me, I make sure I'm careful with like if they might do something. And it really hurt me because the look on my friend's face. He didn't want to think about it. He didn't want to say anything about it. But this really made him realize that he has to be careful and he has to learn how to defend himself because one day he will probably be attacked. This has happened a couple times before, just never to this degree. And it hurts me because it's not fair at all. It really isn't. Especially a group like that. And it's ironic because Gay Pride was yesterday, the parade. And then the next day, after that, whoa, we just happened to be bashed. It's not okay. It really isn't. I don't know what to say anymore, but that's what happened today, and it's just really offensive. So yeah, sort of a rant, but